Okay, so they do go with the Puck as the counter pick to the Void Spirit. Usually you'll see this against Queen of Pain or any of the Spirit Brothers just to lock them down. And we talked about this the other day. I think Puck is pretty ubiquitously understood as just like mathematically the hero is much worse than it was before
remaining.
with all the nerfs that came after they had reworked so that the silence had a little bit of a blink. Like the hero was considered essentially broken. Then they had so many nerfs, and the hero is now pretty bad. But in Dota, there's nothing that's truly bad because you have some heroes come into the meta. You have heroes that are quote unquote bad, and they counter those heroes, and then all of a sudden they become good. Unless you're Pudge, then you just never become good.
Yeah, Pudge has been in the backseat for a while.
Garbage tier.
This could still be offlane Puck. Doesn't necessarily need to be mid, right?
Yep, absolutely. Could be support Puck, core Tusk. Maybe we'll see Crit playing some core Tusk, carry Queen of Pain. There's a lot of roles that you could throw these heroes into. I mean, we've even seen core Chen in the past few days.
Yeah.
Although I don't really think I would want to do that against the Witch Doctor. I'm hoping that Demon Slayers in this game, they take their position 5 counter hero. You have this like Witch Doctor versus Chen, which is a favorable matchup. I'm hoping they actually lane it this time against the Chen. Like last game, they had the Oracle, right? And it's an amazing counter pick to the Queen of Pain because you can dispel the dagger. And yet they did kind of traditional lanes. And you very rarely see these top teams doing that these days. Top teams will often run their position 4 in the safe lane. And we saw that last game from EG. They ran Kitrak in the safe lane on the Clockwork. And that's not traditional, but it's good because he's against 2 melee heroes, right? People just kind of throw heroes into whatever lane is good for them and ignore the idea of roles, even sometimes ignoring the idea of like core versus support.
I think Okunka on +1, so doesn't necessarily need to be a mid Void Spirit. Almost makes you think that they're going to pick another versatile hero that could go mid for EG last, because then they'll wait to pick. They'll see where the Kunkka and the Void Spirit are going to go.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, you have last pick on EG, so they can, like you said, they can just wait.
Remaining.
They can wait and see. For +1, they do have 2 melee cores. So if you're EG, you can pretty much bank that the Queen of Pain is going to have a pretty free lane in this game, wherever she goes. I'm thinking like Necrophos might be decent for EG if they want to go that route, but that would require RTC to play like the Quap, and I think Necro would take like a higher farm priority than the Quap, which would be a little weird just with how EG plays.
Do you think maybe +1 go to the Luna? Or is that just too greedy?
No, I mean that hero's fantastic. I think that's possible. It just depends on what they want to play. Like, who are they picking for? DNM?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if DNM's a huge Luna player. He's more like the in-your-face carries.
Remaining.
Ursa, Troll, Slark. I mean, I'm sure he can play it, right? Like every carry player at this level can play their things, but we talked about like the specialty heroes are really the ones that you want to pick. We'll see. I'm kind of feeling they're gonna pick like some Troll or PL or just some traditional carry like this. Basically, I think +1 picks like pretty standard. Yeah, there it is. And okay, if you're EG, you see you're against like 3 pseudo melee cores. You could pick something to really counter that if you wanted.
You just go cheese him out with a Huskar?
It's not so good against
10 seconds
Witch Doctor, and you could also, because the Maledict really hurts Huskar, and I think you can do a Troll mid against Huskar, and it's pretty good. Let's see. If you want to go for... Okay, well, we'll see in a second. Oh, they do go for the Necrophos.
Damn,
Okay,
dude.
On heroes.
cool.
Nice.
I'm wondering who plays it. Okay, Ryoya. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it's a like, I think it's a good pick. It's just a little weird because Ryoya will usually, if you're seeing a Necro to Queen of Pain core, like the Necro takes higher farm priority, right? But have we ever seen Ryoya take higher farm priority than Arteezy? not really. But even when Arteezy played the Queen of Pain, he just farmed. So it'll probably be like that this game as well. Just based on how these guys play.
Yeah. You called that a while ago.
Yeah, with Void Spirit Kunkka, it's just like free matchup for Necro, especially with Troll. Just kite him, press Ghost Shroud.
Does end up being an off-lane puck too. And I mean, I would have loved. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved the Tusk in the off-lane. But
yeah, I think both Crit and Kitrak can play both of these heroes. I've seen both of those players play both of them, but it's nice to have a Kunkka or to have a Tusk as a pause for with the Puck off lane, because Puck can just get so many right clicks in when you Ice Shard somebody and press your Icy Hands ability. Puck is one of the better ranged heroes to have with the Tusk. It's just you're such a high kill threat with the Puck being a core in particular, and the Tusk like running in and fighting, as well as Troll would punish a Tusk a lot more, I think, as a core in a lane. It's a melee hero. Troll just uses Whirling Axes. Harambe. Bless.
I can't even see Chen. Yeah. It's a beefy boy.
Chen is Harambe, okay? He's a big beefy boy.
It's the new persona.
Did you know that Chen is not the dude riding the mount? He's the mount.
You're lying.
No, I'm serious.
Slacks,
That's
where
the-
are you? I need confirmation
the
on the
lore.
lore. Oh,
The
wait,
ape is Chen. The dude riding him is just the ape's pet, his friend.
I had no idea.
Yeah, there you go. It's the next Lorgasm.
Come
Gave
on,
me the script.
Slacks. I need to know this.
They're running DNM mid on Troll, it looks like, against the Necrophos, because it's a hard matchup for Void and also for Kunkka.
Ched was mid last time, right? On the puck.
Yeah. Yeah, Ched's their mid player for sure.
30 seconds to
He's
battle.
all right, just because he's on the Void Spirit, and I was wondering what priority he was gonna get, just because they have two mid potential heroes.
I think I'll probably still take about the same farm priority. Jano's very, very sacrificial player. Even if he's playing something like a Kunkka. I was thinking it could be Jano Kunkka when they picked it. He's one of these guys that will relentlessly pick Kunkka off lane, even if it's really game losing. He just keeps picking it. It's really fun to play.
Oops.
2 for 2. Not bad.
Yeah, pretty standard. Go with Widge getting the fissure block on these creeps. Try to hold him back. See how the block goes bottom for Arteezy. Who's got the Arcana this time, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Makes sense.
How close is he on the Arcana progress? 5 of 10 of 1,000. Almost there.
Yeah, one day.
Is there a second fissure block on that? Yeah.
He really has
Look
not
at
played
this.
pubs.
That's wild. I say that a lot, but even with 2 fissure blocks, Arteezy did that so well. And I know people get annoyed when I'm just like Arteezy, like, whoa, that's crazy, but like that, it's a big deal.
I mean, Arteezy has like a blocking strat named after him. Like, this guy's really, really good at blocking. Which is funny, because blocking is really just a mechanic that comes from the pathfinding being like crappier. You know what I mean? But it's people are so used to it that it's like, oh, feature.
At least you can block in this game. You know, that game that starts with an L, you can't always block. Caskets thrown at Arteezy, but well, they've got the Shadow Strike. They have the tag team. They'll get the kill. First blood is there for Fly.
Yeah, wherever Tusk rotates in this game, he's got huge kill threat. 2 ranged heroes in his side lanes. And a Shen with this Frost creep, man. It's so difficult to lane against this.
Level 2. Necro, though, mid. Taking a lot of damage. So far, you know, you continue to see just pretty fast and loose play from EG, and I think very willing to go with the tri-lane bottom against the tri-lane, and Ched tag team damages out with the Shadow Strike. They're trying to get the deny. Sean unable to get it, and they get yet another kill in this bottom lane, and this is something that we were seeing in the first game. It was just very, very one-sided.
Yeah, now EG's level 2 first, so you have to be so careful on +1 not to feed in this moment right now until they get level 2 as well. Then you could feed. Oh, there it is.
Schwan. Shards. There's the kill. Easily done. 3 kills to your bottom.
I'm a little surprised that +1 was kind of positioning, like, I guess, a little disrespectfully, as CCNC would put it. You know, putting themselves really far up against a team that has level 2 first. Like, at this level of Dota, these players, they know what the level 2 first means in a laning phase. It is just all guns blazing. But I suppose they didn't expect RTZ to just blink in like that, because it's a bit crazy.
Now he's got Shadow Strike again. Shards are perfect on the Ched. Tag team. Resident Pulse not going to do much, but the Fissure locks up 2 for a second. Ched's still low. Kidtrack under the tower, so he'll take a tower shot but survive. And so will Ched.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Witch Doctor heal plus the 1 HP regen from the tower. It's enough to keep him alive. He was just about to tick over.
But that, you know, that means you're in the Voodoo Restoration with no Maledict.
Pretty defensive, honestly.
Ryoya setting the bounty as he's got Kidtrack over mid. And Ryoya sitting 4th of the way into level 5. So a bit ahead of DNM at 24 and 4 to the 20-0 of this troll.
Double damage top if Ryoya wants to grab that. Leaving it to Kidtrack. He can kill Janna with this.
Stop dead.
Yeah, so now he's got double damage. He'll also have the tag team. That'll be nice.
Look at Crit, just trading.
Goes for the X with the Torrent, but there's the phase shift. So now Jano getting chased. Shards not exactly on the money, but with the double damage and tag team activated, can he at least get Kidtrack in for the kill? Can he get himself in for the kill? And he can. Fissure comes in from Wiz to trade. So probably not a trade that they were looking to go for, as the snowball now on a Wiz. Working with this double damage for a little bit longer. If he could get 2 shots in, he might be able to grab the kill on a Wiz. And with the shards, makes that much easier. And also pick up the bounty ring.
Good timing to go for a rotation like that.
Precise mid. Ryoya.
Solo kill.
Grabs the kill, but doesn't claim the bounty? Can you not claim your own bounty?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know. That's weird. It's grayed out
Dire's structures are fortified.
for me.
Odd.
I think you should be.
Gosh. Sean. Look at the level difference right now. RTZ 5. And he is just up in the face of these 2 heroes. He has 0 cares right now as Kunkka goes down again up in the top lane.
Really solid rotating from EG. Basically recognizing RTZ doesn't need any help bot.
Dire's middle tower
Being level 5, giving him so much solo XP so they can rotate their supports elsewhere and get even more off the map. They did the same thing last game. Very similar with Kidtrack, leaving the lane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Schwan and Widge come over towards
Dire's
bottom.
top tower is under attack.
Thartizi sitting pretty low. He's got 5 charges in that wand. He'll TP away and go back to base. But as he goes back to base, gets recalled by Ched. So in the base for a little bit, but right back into the lane, and I'm not certain that PlusOne are going to expect this. And there it is. Blink forward. Schwan, Wiz trying to lock down Arteezy. Cast not going to bounce anywhere. There's the scream. Aether Remnant pulls in Arteezy, who's just about to hit that level 6. He'll chase Ched. He'll chase Wiz. Shards will split up the fight. And now they've got the snowball coming in. Arteezy blinking behind the tier 1. He'll grab the kill on the Wiz, or Kitrak gets the final blow. But DNM making the rotation, potentially just for a Tusk kill. Yeah, he got it. But that's it. 6K is here, 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. Once again, really solid placement of their heroes by EG. They've been, I mean, that's honestly all it takes. There's no crazy cool mechanics or anything flashy. It's literally just recognizing that Arteezy's strong enough to be bought solo. They leave him, go to the other lanes, win those lanes for a couple of minutes, and boom, 5k gold lead, just like that. That is all Dota is, these simple decisions that you make every couple of minutes.
Chase, they do have the Sonic Wave. Will come out onto 3 of these heroes. Takes out Wiz. Arteezy's got 1. Reaper Scythe onto his 2nd. Schwan dead. Rio pulled back, but Jano just doesn't have enough to get the finishing touches onto this Necro. So they take the 2 kills. They'll retreat.
Man, with that Chen aura, Necro's actually just a complete beast if he gets a kill. It's amplified by, say, he had like 10 extra regen because of Chen. That's a pretty nice combo.
Look at the net worth. Everybody, I'm not even splitting it by team. Everybody on EG has a higher net worth, and Void Spirit now, he'll end up dead. Because Arteezy gets yet another kill, they use the Dream Claw to finish him off.
I think you need to make a move as +1 right now. Oh boy, solo kill. That is a solo kill.
And it's a solo kill on the Jano as Kitrak. I thought you were talking about top because the cask was bouncing around on the Chen, but I mean, this Witch Doctor is a level 3, so he doesn't have the Death Ward to throw after that cask. He's just being a nuisance at this point. He's really not doing much, and the net worth is 7k, but the experience is up there as well. It's up in the 4k, 5k region, which is a big difference in the early game. I mean, that is the difference between having your ult and not.
Dire's top tower
Oh, yeah.
is under attack.
And once again, just pressuring, playing the map really greedy.
Dire's
EG
top
just
tower has
splitting their heroes so they can get these kills and farm on their other heroes and
middle tower is under attack.
solo the top tower with Fly. On Chen, only level 5, but so farm.
Aether Remnant pulls in the Tusk. He has Snowball, so he should be okay. Sonic Wave pushes back 3. Eventually, the Snowball comes in. They don't have Reaper Scythe. It won't matter. DNM dies. Zhuan goes down. Looking next over at the Void Spirit, who's locked in thanks to the Dream Coil, but dissimulates onto the high ground. It's still caught, still dead. And a double kill for Ryoya. 18-2. Looking for the X, trying to at least get Kitrak. But he can't get that. He's got Snowball. He doesn't need it. Hand of God comes in, and another kill there for the side of EG. 4-0. 19-2. 10,000 net worth lead at 10 minutes.
You know what's annoying about adding Tidebringer as like a castable spell is that you can't use it while silenced anymore. Really annoying.
The ultimate shutdown on Kitrak does end up dead finally. This is 11 minutes in and a very large lead for EG.
Fly went for this Dom build on Chen as well. Arteezy with the solo.
Yeah, he's got the solo. Now he looks over at Ched. He's 3 levels ahead. Doesn't have anything on the bottle. Only has 1 charge on the wand, which is on cooldown. Kitrak back into the fray. Snowball through. Walrus punch. Shards are out, but the dissimulate is there. And just escapes, actually, because if he had shown up in the shards, that could have been a problem.
Definitely. I think +1 are a lot stronger than they're playing. I know there's an 11k gold deficit, but I really feel like they're kind of
Dire's top tower is
almost like over intimidated by EG, which I mean I can understand it, but they need to make moves. Like they need to be the ones that are starting on somebody. Like just go roam and kill the Chen, you know, go roam and kill Eric Dong, who's sitting mid with a Dagon in his inventory. You know, like these people can die if you just put the right amount of heroes on them. Unfortunately, DNM doesn't have his ulti on Troll. He went for a very greedy build, and it doesn't seem like a game that he can do that in.
It may not be a game that he can do it in, but it almost feels like a game he has to do it in.
I feel like he needs to fight though, you know, and I don't think he can fight without the battle trance. Like I would normally agree and say like, okay, he needs to farm, you know, and hit creeps and maybe carry his team in the late game, but like there isn't going to be a late game at this rate. There's more gold lead in the thousands than there are minutes in this game. Almost.
Can we get the 2-2-3? Is it possible?
Oh, it never happens.
Snowball, and there's the Reaper Scythe there for 47 seconds. They look over at Jano, 21-3. They've also got Juan behind him, who does finally have that ult TP out from Jano, and they've gotten themselves the Dream Coil, but the damage out on the Kid Track will make it just a little short, 21-4.
It's cursed. It never happens. It's just a cursed number.
Aegis also into the hands of RTZ while that's going on.
We could have had 420 as well, but that's also cursed.
It escapes us.
We can still get 6-9. A lot more kills for that, though.
Maledict, Illusory Orb with the phase shift, so able to just jump away. Aether Remnant not going to land. DNM looking to continue to charge in on
Dire's
this.
middle tower is under attack.
They're coming from the high ground. They're looking maybe for RTZ. They don't have a Blink Dagger. They do have Echo Slam. He's got an Aegis, so what can you do to kill him twice? It doesn't feel like you really have many options. Silence Dream Coil on the DNM. Walrus punches in, and now he goes with Battle Trance, looking over a crit. The Sonic Wave pushes away Jano as well as Widge. The Snowball out on the DNM with the Echo Slam thrown. The damage is there to kill off Fly, but it's just one so far from the side of +1 after losing their Troll. Juan Hill also go down. Torrent hits on a Kid Track. Jano dies. Now moving forward is Ched, but he's just fighting for his team's life, as it's a full team wipe here for the side of EG. And now making it 27-5, 14k lead, 15 minutes into the game.
Man, it doesn't feel right to have a nearly 500 damage nuke on a 2.8 second cooldown when this Queen of Pain gets an Arcane Rune. Shadow Strike is quite the ability. Quite the ability. Let's just say that. Over 500 damage nuke, actually.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nasty stuff. Quap is definitely due for some nerfs in the next patch. Let's just say that.
I'm thinking buffs.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess they gotta sell Arcanas, so.
Yeah, you gotta sell those Battle Pass levels. I wouldn't be surprised if Quap just stays the same, though.
You know what? You know how they can sell Battle Pass levels? Buff Pudge.
Ooh. Well, he does have... Oh, yeah, he has his Persona.
It's coming out.
That's
coming
right.
out.
I thought it was just the Anti-Mage one, but they've also got the Pudge one.
Can they kill Ryoya? I think this card.
Oh my god. A little Dagon action with the Reaper Scythe and the Yules. The question still stands true. Can they kill Ryoya? And they look over at DNM, who uses the Battle Trance, Dream Coil out onto both the Earthshaker as well as the Troll. They'll kill off Jano. Sonic Wave finishes off both. And with that, they'll call GG. 31-5, 18k net worth lead, 16-minute game as EG take the 2-0.
Bkop, I have a feeling that today is going to be the fast day. You know, we had the long one yesterday. There's got to be a fastest. And with that, it might be today. We'll see. Next series should be a long one, but man, I think that was the biggest stomp that we've seen in this entire tournament so far. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think there was anyone that was a bigger gold lead than that at that timing. Yeah, 20,000 gold at 16 minutes.
That is nuts. I'm trying not to use the word wild again, but it was. I mean, that was crazy. And EG just proving why they're one of the best.
Yeah, I think if you're +1, you probably take a look at a bit like draft. I see the same issues in each of the games. I mean, they're playing against very tough opponents, but I think that every single time they're getting just completely crushed in the lanes, and I don't think it's due to individual skill. I think it's due to how they're positioning their heroes. You know, like, and I don't mean like micro positioning. I mean literally how they are macro positioning their heroes on the map. They just have them in a bad place for 2 or 3 minutes, good place for a minute, and then bad place for 2 or 3 minutes, and then the game's over. The gold lead's too huge.
Yeah, EG. Jesus. What else is there to say? Feels like they speak for themselves with what they're able to accomplish. So, I mean, that was amazing from EG. A 2-0 there, and now probably the best series of the day coming up next. Potentially the best series of the day. Quincy Crew against Business Associates. We'll be following this up. We'll be back with that in just a moment. I'm your caster Bkop, joined here by Jenkins at Bkop92 on Twitter, at Jenkins Dota on Twitter. Follow us to know when we're casting next. We'll be back with Quincy Crew against Business Associates. Stay right there.